Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Friday, February 13th, 2026. Let's take a look at the charts. I am actually going to start with this one. And in fact, before I even talk about it, I'm going to mention the fact that on Thursday, WickedStocks.com put out two stock picks, one in Celanese Corporation, the other in Viper Energy. Actually, we've done three this week. We'll do two next week, two the following week. We've got a 14-day free trial. You can take advantage of that by going to wickedstocks.com. You'll see everything that we produce, every stock pick, our daily NVIDIA, our daily SPY, our daily Triple Q, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So go to wickedstocks.com and take advantage of that 2-week free trial. Here we are at this particular chart. We've been mentioning now the last few days how this area can be sold. We've definitely pushed through it, but we've not yet closed above it. So there's no buy signal in play. In fact, unless we close above it, there is a rationale for playing the short side as we move into later February. Over the next 2 or 3 weeks, the objective is 376.50. Now, there is an important support level on the weekly chart that really needs to comply with all this, and that is both on the daily and weekly chart at 411.84. And so certainly if you are short right now at the 429.05 formation, anticipating the mid 370s and dropping on a gradual basis. In fact, this is a better image of it really, because it shows the true channel bottom at 376.50. You want to see the market close today below 411.84. So I'm not trying to shake you out of a short position, but just know that unless we do close below 411.84, we are destined Monday or Tuesday of next week to continue testing this descending channel top that today is at 429.05. And so if we close below 411.84 and you're short, you stay short, because inside of 2 weeks, I would expect this descending channel bottom at 376.50. And longer term, this is where we're just kind of putting together two very different time frames. Longer term, closing today, the week itself, below 411.84, also indicates 317.21 and climbing weekly over the next 2 or 3 months. And that actually does correlate pretty well with this particular chart. Once again, you have this 2 to 3 week objective at 376.50 dropping daily. And if you look at this chart, those two formations actually come together by the middle of March. And so that actually makes sense to me. We could see within 2 or 3 weeks, 376.50. I would expect a decent bounce here, back up to who knows where. We'll see where we are at that time. Then we can fall away again. 3 or 4 weeks from now, if we close today below 411.84, we can find ourselves in the 310s, 320s, and that is where you combine the two time frames, and they actually correlate pretty well. 317.21, this structure able to contain selling then, possibly through the rest of the year. And so if you are to play the short side, if you've yet to play the short side, if you have not sold that descending channel top that is at 429.05 today, and you would rather sell on a more clarifying sell signal on weakness, that would be a settlement today below 411.84, and then you could either hold out under that scenario for 376.50 if you're more of a 2 to 3 week swing trader, or if you're more of a longer term position player, you could hold out for the 310s, 320s as a completed objective where any short position could be covered, and then you could reverse and play the long side as we move through the second quarter. That covers the downside actually pretty well. Let's talk upside. I'll just cut right to the chase that if we do close today above 429.05, we enter a buy signal that should play out into later March, the next 3 to 5 weeks, then likely to reach this 501.94 formation. On the way up, there is a 456.31. That is a 5/8 upside Fibonacci from that December high against the more recent February low. We have it up here in the upper right in the support resistance column. So closing above 429.05 is a sign of reversal. 3 to 5 day swing traders can play the long side up to 456.31, where we could top out for a day, maybe into later next week, because there's precedent here for highs being made in the 450s. Closing above 456.31 would be a secondary sign of strength that would then likely yield what would be kind of a midterm objective at 501.94. Within, there's your 456.51 right about here. This could be a 2 to 3 week move then following a settlement above 456.31. But I will say once again that if we close above 429.05, you can begin to anticipate 501.94 within about 3 to 5 weeks. Until then, 3 to 5 week swing traders can play the short side and really wanting to see a settlement if you're short today below 411.84 to clarify that as a go with sell signal on weakness. Closing above 429.05, reverse if you went short the last day or two, and I do think you can hold that into the low 500 region over the following 3 to 5 weeks. We also
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
even if we were to close above 501.94, that then only indicates 534.31 within another week of activity. 534.31 is a long-term 6-year rising channel top that, if tested in the coming months, may well contain buying through all of 26. Please click like, share, subscribe, check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of that 2-week free trial. You'll be able to see Celanese Corporation, Viper Energy. There was another AI stock, I forget the name of which, that was put out on Tuesday. We've got several that are sort of in the mix right now, pending, not active. So you can see a lot that you could act on if you like to pad your portfolio with stock picks. We've done pretty well over the last couple of years in the accuracy of those stock picks. They cater typically to 3 to 5 weeks, out to 3 to 5 months. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll be back Monday with Tuesday's Tesla report. We have a long weekend, and you have a great weekend.